Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today what we are doing is we are ranking from worst to best the new mythic and exotic items in Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2. So, to get this out of the way, these ones are the ones that they've added into the vault. I'm on a test map here, and I'm going to rank them all in, well, of course, Fortnite, of the new mythics and exotics. So there are 6 exotics, and I'm going to be ranking them. Well, you know how I'm ranking them, worst to best, and that. So in the last place, sadly, I'm putting the Outlaw Shotgun. It is a just like different version. It's, you know, the enhanced Outlaw Shotgun. It's a weird shotgun. It's pretty much just a better version of the double barrel in the fact that it does, all right, let's look at the stats here. It does less damage and has a slower fire rate than the regular double barrel shotgun. And this is the mythic compared to the legendary double barrel, but it has a faster reload time, which makes it slightly better, and the reticle smaller, but still it has terrible damage at range. So normally you'd be hitting like at an average shot 90. The only good thing is you're gonna hit your shots. You're not gonna miss with this thing. A bad thing is you're only gonna be hitting for like, you can't hit anything past range. And I'm a zero builds player, so I like using your longer range shotguns because, you know, I'm no box fighting. All right, no box fighting, but it's just longer range. So in last place, I have to put the enhanced double barrel shotgun. So, yeah. So then, in next place, what is it? It's the, I'm not gonna rank the Mythic Pump and Dump. I will. So the Mythic Pump and Dump, the Pump and Dump's alright. I personally don't use it because there's, you know, I mainly use it for the shotgun, which I'm so used to aiming down sights with shotguns. Yes, I use them at longer ranges. I love the heavy, which is why I'm going to be playing it in Chapter 3, in Season 3, whenever it drops, finally. But the heavy shotgun, well, the pump and dump is pretty decent. You can do a nice peek glitch with it. But I personally, I don't use it. I've never once used it, never. Oh, I've used it, but it's just such a different weapon that I'd rather carry the Veiled Precision SMG, a shotgun and then a sniper, instead of having an SMG, both a shotgun and SMG that both do less damage. Like, the SMG is really good on it, but the shotgun's not that good. And, shotguns are kind of necessary in Fortnite, you always need a shotgun, and I'd rather carry like a mammoth pistol or AR or SMG and a shotgun, It's trying to do two things at once, and in doing so, the SMG is great on it, but the shotgun is not that good, and the main focus of it is an SMG class item, but it does only spawn with shotgun ammo. Which, yes, as a floor spawn, amazing early game, but personally I wouldn't ever use it. Then in next place, we got the Mythic collateral damage AR. I like the collateral damage AR. They just need to like slap a red dot on it, and it would be a lot better. But, you know, it's got a really good fire rate. I love how it does. I love how it, you know, I guess it's more of like an SMG, but the only problem is it chews through ammo and it's not that accurate. You're always reloading. And yes, it does have a quicker reload time, but you know, whenever you're in the game with something like the Hollow Twister, or I guess the other one is the Striker Burst, guns that have sights, you know, you're not seeing much use in it, and the fact that it's doing low damage means it's not that, you know, effective at, you know, AR ranges. So it's much more of like an SMG type deal, which is why it is below that. Next, I'm putting the Lawless Slap Cannon, which the Lawless Slap Cannon is great, but it's not anything compared to the other Chug Cannons. Because it has a durability bar, which, yes, you don't use the durability completely, but if you land on it immediately, which most people are because it's legendary chest, I don't have it because I've been sleeping on it, but most people aren't using it because you're taking 2 inventory slots. You're getting, you know, you are getting that boost, but you have a cooldown between it, and it doesn't heal that much HP, and it's not infinite anymore because of the durability bar. So I'm putting that, you know, I would switch it with the collateral damage AR, but there are, you know, still better weapons. Next, I'm putting, sadly, the Pump and Dump. Wait. Well, I forgot some weapons, but I am putting the Mythic pistol in here. It's just a Mythic version of the pistol. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's decent, but it's still, you know, a pistol. It's still got only 12 shots. I love the suppressed pistol, I do, but, you know, it's only got 12 shots. It's all right, but personally wouldn't really use it that much. And then we have the Mythic Striker Burst, which I'm going to talk about that. I'm not going to do anything about that yet. But then we got the Lawless Blink Pump and Dump, which I do like the Pump and Dump. The Lawless Blink one. I'm going to try to make a run and gun map that uses the Pump and Dump, especially the Lawless one. But here's the problem I have with the Lawless Blink Pump and Dump. And I don't know if the Blink Mag SMG does this, but the Lawless Blink Pump and Dump, you know, it's a Pump and Dump. It does have the problem of being, you know, decent, but, you know, it's just doing 2 things that 2 separate weapons can do better. You know, you can't aim down sights with it, which one downside of it, but, you know, I feel like the Pump and Dump isn't really a skilled weapon. You don't need to be, you know, you just get in someone's face and just hold down both triggers on your mouse. Like, I can't even pull my mouse over here, but you know what I'm saying. You just get in someone's face and just boom, boom, boom. And it's no skill at all. It's just the Lawless Blink Pump and Dump does have some skill to it. But the problem is you switch off that weapon, you're not going to be able to blink anymore. You're not going to have that 0-point dash effect, and it runs out so quickly. You know, you can only really get 2 dashes in if you're not even walking. So that's the main thing. In order to get that, you're constantly having to reload, which the reload isn't long, and you can do like both, like separate reloads in order to get that faster, but it's still, you know, not that useful. And whenever you switch off of it, it doesn't work anymore. So you're just stuck with that, you know. Next place, I do have the Lawless Stink Rifle, which... Hold on, no, I forgot something. I am going to put the Mythic Sniper in this spot. Not, you know, the Mythic Falcon Eye Sniper. It is great. I love the Falcon Eye. It is very balanced. You know, people are like, this sniper's booty. It's actually pretty good. You just, you know, it's... They didn't want another situation with the Reaper Sniper Rifle, which was, you know, the one for it. I do love that the Falcon Eye Sniper has, especially the Mythic one, has that insane, you know, not that zoom factor, but just the insane ability of the, like, reticle here is very tight, even when you're not aiming down sights. Whenever you're moving, it does zone out a little bit. But still, you get in somebody's face, you can still, like, 200 pump. You can still hit them for 200 damage headshot by just standing still and hitting them. Like, you don't even have to aim down sights with it. Like, it's amazing. I love it for that. Next, I do have the Lawless Blink Pumping Up, and no, I'm not going to rank the Striker Burst AR on this, because we've seen once, just because there's, like, already a Mythic version of it, being Sloan's, Ocean's, and Sloan's Striker, and Emma Frost's Striker, but that's not hit scan, and those ones are hit scan. So they're pretty much the same thing as Sloan's Striker Burst, maybe just 1 or 2 damage less. I don't know. Then we do have the Lawless Stink Rifle, which I love the Lawless. I love the hunting rifle. I got absolutely destroyed by one of my friends that trick-shotted me, and then that's how we became friends, because he friended me in Reload after I got destroyed by the hunting rifle. It was a green hunting rifle too, so I got headshot sniped by one. And I did have the Mythic Scar and Gold Spaz, but we're not gonna talk about that. I don't know how I lost that one. But I like the Lawless Stink Rifle. It's pretty good. But compared to the other items on this list, it's not that good. It is a hunting rifle, and yes, it does still do 200 damage to the head, and does, like, pretty decent body shot damage. It's just that stink effect. It is like, pretty good, but it's, you know, I play zero build. It's not that effective, because zero build players are always moving and stuff. You know, you can't really, like, shoot it, and that the stink isn't that large of an effect. If it was much more of a bigger area effect, I could see it being a lot more useful. Yes, I can see you pressuring someone's build, but they could just make another box and get out of it. And yes, you could keep shooting that, but it doesn't even fill up a whole box. You shoot the edge of it, it's not going to do that much. Then I have in what is this, 4th place, I have the Lawless Shockwave Rocket Launcher, which the Lawless Shockwave Rocket Launcher is an amazing weapon. I love it. It's just, it doesn't do that much rocket launcher damage, you know, because it does like 55 splash and 100 area of effect. But if you have something like a green one can do like 115, it doesn't do that much. But I do love the fact that it gives you, you don't deal damage to yourself or your teammates, but you can still launch yourself backwards with it. I love that aspect of it. It's amazing. Or not backwards, but it's like a shockwave grenade on steroids. But that reload time, it doesn't have that bad of a reload time, and I love it. I love this. But there are still much better ones. It's not 4th, it's actually 5th. So now that we're in the top 5, I have... This one could be a 2-way tie, but I do have to give it. I do have to give spot number... Wait, which one is it? Oh, I forgot I don't have that many other ones. I do have to give shout out to the Brutus Minigun. This is a very messed up list. I'm sorry. I've never done one of these. This is the first one I'm ranking, and I'm not editing it because my editing software is currently bugging out. Because I don't have enough VRAM on my graphics card. I have a 4090 or 4060. Just terrible. Which is why I'm upgrading to an AMD card, which, yes, stream quality is going to go down slightly, but it doesn't matter because they're going to fix that. So, I do have the Lawless, what is it? A Lawless Heavy Impact Tracking Rifle, which 370 damage or something. What is the headshot damage on that? It's a lot. It's a lot of damage. It's very good. Which I will have to say, you know, it can one-shot in zero build, which is amazing. And that area of effect, it's, you know, not as overpowered in, you know, builds, because you can track them through builds and stuff. But the fact that, you know, we only have 2 snipers of the scope, and the Falcon Eye sniper, it's balanced, but it's, you know, most people are carrying the Mammoth pistol. So not a lot of people are using the Falcon Eye sniper, which, same here, but I started using it because the Mammoth pistol has the downside of blanking shots. which I've had that happen to me way too much. Sadly, I've never gotten to use the Outlaw, or the Double Barons Mammoth. But the heavy tracking rifle is still amazing. It's still a very good sniper. And personally, I like it. It's great. I will say the reload is pretty long. I mean, it is a heavy impact sniper, and that reload is insanely long. But next, in second place, which you may be wondering what's first, I'll get to that. But in second place, we have the Lawless Trinity Assault Rifle. Now, hear me out. I love this gun. It is one of my favorite guns, exotics, to ever come out. Because of the one thing, in the fact that, well, first off, in this game, it says you can put attachments on it, but you can't. So, next, you actually get more bullets than you actually shoot. Because for some reason, you shoot 4 instead of 3, and it only counts as 3 ammo. Which, yes, it does have a, like, decently slow fire rate. Compared to the regular one. But still, that's like an area of effect. You're not going to use this at those insanely long distances. But still, it is like a shotgun, which is why I love using it. I've only gotten it once in a game, and I got it like halfway through the game because I killed somebody with it. But it still shreds through people. I love it so much. You know, that 96 headshot damage is insane. Yes, that is all 3 bullets hitting. But still, it's pretty much like a shotgun AR. You know, yes, it doesn't do that much damage more than shotgun, but you're still able to get those shots that don't have much of a damage drop-off at range. I will say they probably might need to nerf it, but it's still insane. Insane damage. I love this thing. And then, in first place, we have the Double Mammoth Pistol, the Baron's Double Mammoth Pistol, which, no-brainer. Everybody loves this thing. I do. Personally, I've only really not been able to use it because I keep dying whenever I try to open vaults, and I don't play solos. I play duos or trios or squads, which I don't play Fortnite that often. I usually just play with my duos, but I've never really play, with or by myself, so I've never really opened the vault to get it by myself, and usually I'm off, like, protecting people while they focus the bot, or they focus the Baron, so they end up getting the Mammoth Pistol, and I don't, so that or we get killed before we can even start. But yeah, I will have to say first place ranking is the Mammoth Pistol, which still 102 body shot damage is insane, and 177 headshot damage is also insane. I'm excited for the new Mythics, and the Twin Mag AR is coming back, thank God. This season is going to be busted. Not as bad as Season 1. Season 1 was good, it's just we had way too many sword spammers. I didn't like sword spam with the melee. I mainly did the clone slash, followed it up with the shotgun, and then beat them with the AR. Like, physically taking the AR and beating them with it. And the explosive repeater. But seriously, I love this game, and I love that shotgun. I hope you guys agree with my ranking. But this is the video for the weekend. Sunday video, short video. Don't have much time today because I got like a bunch of stuff to do. But yeah, hey, peace out. Bye.